feeling of fresh air. Huh. Wasn't expecting company today. But I guess the key to life is to expect the unexpected, Oh, please, come in, come in. Where are my manners? I'm not going anywhere. I mean, between the both of us, I think that's pretty obvious. So, I can only assume that you're the new interviewer for me today. God, you look a little more different from the last one. More awake, more curious, and much softer eyes. Hmm. Before you start scratching that little pen of yours, tell me, did they tell you what we've done before you met us? Or do they like you better when you're blindfolded? No, 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 no. Don't answer that. I prefer a guessing game. You see, I like guessing. People are like puzzles with skin. You open them up, metaphorically, of course, and you find all of the lovely wires that make them tick. You're already writing something down, aren't you? Go on. I'll be good. Ah, that one. Classic opener. Why am I here? Because they didn't understand the story. Everything's a story, you know. Every sin, every smile. But they only see action, not the meaning beneath. They say I hurt someone. But what is hurt, really? If you tame a wild thing and it breaks its leg trying to flee, whose fault is that? Do I understand what I did? oh, oh, I understand perfectly. You don't make a cut that clean without knowing where the vein is. People like to imagine madness as a fog, blind, directionless. But that night wasn't fog. It was focus. Every sound sharper, every thought clear enough to taste. I remember the color of the air, the way silence hummed right before it broke. You call it insanity because it makes you feel safe. Like monsters only live in confusion. I was not confused. I was certain. And certainty is a far crueler way than chaos. So, yes, I understand what I did. I understand every second of it. And that's what keeps me awake. Not guilt, clarity. Do I think I'm getting better? Though that's depend, doesn't it? How do you measure better? Do you measure better by silence? By medication? By how little we scream when the dreams start biting? Or maybe by how still we are when the lights buzz and the world starts peeling at the edges? They tell me I'm making progress because I stopped reacting. But that's not healing. No, 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 no. That's just learning the choreography of control. Smile when smoking too. Swallow a pill or two. Don't mention the shadows that still know your name. That's what they call recovery. But you ask the question differently. Like there's genuine curiosity in it. Like you actually want to know if the thing inside me is shrinking or changing shape. No. My dear interviewer, my dear interviewer, I'm not getting better. I was never getting better. I'm evolving. Better is just a word they use when they want you to go back to being predictable. No, evolving means I've stopped pretending what they think I am. It means I've learned to tell my story in new ways to make people listen, even if they're terrified to. That's why I like a little game. Your questions, my answers. It's like therapy or foreplay. Oh, relax. It was a joke. Mostly a joke. But if you really want to know, I think better happens the moment someone finally hears me. Not the man they wrote about in the files. Not the patient behind the chains, not the patient inside the cell, but the person underneath all the noise. And maybe that's what you're doing right now. Not cataloging, listening. And As expected, you just keep digging. How did I end up here? How did I become the predator in the cell? What happened? How do I explain? Once upon a time, in a deep red forest, there lived a fox who adored a fawn. She was gentle, so quiet, and ever curious, always asking him how his day is going. Has he eaten today? Always asking him things that no one else would. Questions about the stars, questions about the wind, the fox's dreams, etc., etc. The fox found her voice so beautiful, like the sound of snow landing, like a hummingbird singing. But the fawn loved another, a stag, proud and tall. The fox didn't mind it at first. He told himself he only wanted to protect her. That's what love does, right? Protect. So he scared away the stag, then the birds, then the friends that grazed beside her, until only the fawn remained. But fawns are not made to live alone. So one night, she tried to run, and the fox, in his panic, in his hunger, his love, he bit her. He bit her. She fell, trembling, eyes wide, and the fox realized too late that his teeth could never build a cage, only break it. So he lay beside her until the forest guards came. And when they chained him, he didn't fight. Because in his mind, the fawn was still beside him. And that, my dear interviewer, is how the fox ended up here. Hmm? You're not writing. part where they scribble some cynical bullshit like displays detached remorse or romanticized delusions, but you genuinely listened. That's rare, this place. Most people only hear what they're paid to diagnose, but you actually saw something in what I told you. You actually heard me. It's disarming. And I mean that literally. I think if you were one of the gods, you'd loosen my chains for a second. Do you believe it now? That everything I did had a meaning? That maybe somewhere in all that red, it was still a heartbeat worth saving. No? Good. I wouldn't respect you if you did. Believers are boring. Doubts give flavor. But you know, I like how you look when you listen. You don't flinch. You don't fidget. You've just got a calm, detached kind of empathy that makes a monster like me feel human. It's addictive. You could have left when my story ended. Most do. But you stayed. Even just for a few more seconds. That's probably enough to keep me sane until next time. There it is. There it is. That pondering face of silence. It's a dead giveaway if you ask me. Don't worry. I won't chase you with today. Before you go, though, tell them not to send anyone else next week. I don't want to hear their questions. No, I'm sick of their questions. I want yours. Let's just say you make the room feel real again. Fair? Fair. Farewell, dear interviewer. Sleep well tonight. The forest's quieter when someone finally listens.